Terry texted me about Spider-Man 2 broke my heart this morning because I can't play it
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I'd see how I threw you fucking immediately. I was like, yeah, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna put the brakes on this conversation, Terry,
Yeah.
because Trace can't play that game for like 2 weeks.
Trace is sitting on his couch playing with Legos right now because he doesn't have a
Oh, that's
PlayStation.
cool.
I
That's
bought
cool.
the Hogwarts. It's called like Castle and Grounds. It's like 2,600 pieces.
Okay.
It's pretty lit. It's
Okay.
I actually really really enjoy Lego. I like the. Do you like putting furniture together?
No.
I love that.
Oh, me too.
I love
I'm
putting.
so into that.
I love that.
It's such a fun project. Just
When-
get it all out and you sit down. And you're like, all right, where's this first step? Here we go.
Yeah.
A to
I'm
B.
so
No.
into that.
Yeah, man. I could spend like 4
So
hours
then
doing that.
I did a Lego set that was like um the pyramids in Egypt, or just one, but I did that and I'm like, oh fuck, am I really into this now? And it's a really expensive habit to get into. So I'm just
Yeah.
I'm kinda on the edge of it. I'm not buying anything crazy, or I
But
also don't really have room for all that
Did
shit.
you want to talk about that guy who called that lady that called into Dave Ramsey? That is a problem.
Her husband's a fucking loser.
The
And
cook?
I divorced him.
No, some woman called into Dave No. See, I also think that every time they bring up Dave Ramsey, that one was like, oh no, he's the economy guy.
Yeah.
The
right?
economy guy.
He's the financial.
Guru.
He was like a radio.
He's like a financial
He's
guru.
like
one of
he's
those.
got like several books.
He's like Dr. Phil with math.
Yeah.
And
Nerd.
Yeah.
He just gives out like financial advice for, I guess, what you would call common folk or something.
Yeah, and this lady called in and she was like, she said her husband spends up to or over $1,000 a month on like online games, like on his phone,
phone
like
games.
phone games.
Oh yeah.
$1,000 a month.
And she's like, "What do I do?" And he's like,
he goes, "Did you just hear what you just said to me out loud?" Like, that's how he starts. He's like, "Did you just hear what you just said?" She's like, "Yeah, it's kind of a problem." He's like, "We're beyond a problem."
That's
like,
so insane.
This is I would divorce him.
I get mad. I once did $2.99.
You did
$2.99.
Yeah.
And you're mad about that? I've spent $9.99 before.
Oh, I've spent a good amount on games
Fortnite.
before.
I spent some money.
Oh well, yeah. On video games, yeah, I've spent more. But on phone games, I think $9.99 is probably the most.
Yeah, $1,000 bucks.
I've spent a good amount
insane.
of money on all games.
$9.99, and I might have done it more than once. I didn't just spend
on
$9.99.
What? Come clean.
I don't fucking know what it was, dude. Probably like Clash of Clans when I was 16, and wanted my shit to be done faster.
Lawnmower money or something. And you were like, yeah, I'm making money all the time.
I make $15 an hour. Okay. Which was pretty good money back then. But
I just want to know what game it was, because if it was like that Family Guy game where you just build Quahog, that would be really upsetting.
No.
Oh yeah.
Or if it was like if it was Candy Crush, I don't know.
You know where it started though? For me, the first time I was spending money like consistently was when we were playing Minecraft for like 14 hours a day.
Okay.
And they started coming out with different texture packs. So they would redesign every single block.
Right.
And it was like $1.99.
I remember that.
And it would be like the
chump change.
It would be like realistic pack. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And we would play realistic for 30 minutes and then we would just go back to the normal. We're like, this looks weird. I can't find my fucking whatever. And so then we would go back and then they would come out with like Halo pack.
Ooh.
And the grass would be like red and fucking, there was shit like that. And I'm like, hell yeah.
I like the Mass Effect skins. That was so sick.
Yeah. And then I have kind of spent some money on Fortnite, if I'm being honest. Not that much, but there was just some skins where I was like, I gotta have that.
Oh, I've done that.
You just gotta have it. So
gifted me skins on Fortnite before, where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's usually I have the V-Bucks to do it.
You know which one I did buy? I have spent money on Fortnite. I bought the Anderson .Paak skin.
Oh yeah,
and that's my favorite. That's my only skin I wear on Fortnite. I would look like Anderson .Paak, the hip hop artist.
I don't know who that is.
Get with it, Mason. He's the fucking worldwide phenomenon. Mason, you know how people can play a guitar and sing?
Yeah.
And we're like, that's impossible to do. You can't really do that. He plays the drums and sings.
Oh, he's the lead singer in his band?
Yeah, dude. Well, he does like a lot of he's kind of like Chance the Rapper, where like he does like collaborations with a lot of different artists and groups and stuff.
Also, can you guys hear my dog's squeak toy?
Oh,
I haven't heard it.
Okay, good. Because
here's my question for you.
Mess with it.
Why are you sitting on the squeak toy?
Well, everyone.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Mellow Brick Road, path number 74. Here we are.
Keeping it mellow.
What a crispy, chilly, windy couple of days it's been. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
except
glad to
it's like
be-
75 out right now.
I'm glad to be inside, but have it decorated like the outside.
Yeah.
It's the best thing about
Yeah.
this office. Never have to go outside again.
Yep.
It's right.
Because it's burning out there.
That's right. Everybody, I
Yeah.
am Van. I am the host of the Mellow Brick Road. Hi, welcome to it. I'm your pack leader today. With me, as always, is Trace, right across the table from me.
That's me.
And over here in the interwebverse is Mason Greenwell.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you, Mason? How you doing? How's everyone doing today?
I'm great. Chiefs won.
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Blues
See,
won
look.
last night.
Yeah.
I'm doing my Jaguar. Look,
Yeah.
See
you
it?
got your Chiefs. You got more Chiefs on than I do.
I got Plaza Lights.
Oh yeah, Chiefs. Yeah.
City of fountains, they say.
Right.
Got a lot of fountains. They waste a lot of water in that city.
There's a good amount of fountains, I think. I don't know.
It's like one every block. It's
How-
an insane amount of fountains.
How far along into the making of fountains do you think they were like, we got to have the most? We probably have the most.
I feel like at like 20, you have to look it up.
Yeah.
They're like, who has what city has the most fountains? Because we have now, for some reason, did they do like a competition, like a fountain building competition for like one park?
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, we can't just let these other 10 contestants. We're not just going to destroy their. They
Yeah.
made these fountains. We
Just
might as
put 'em
well.
somewhere else.
Oh, they probably would have
I
written them down.
guess.
I just mean like,
They probably didn't
Do we-
build fountains and bring them in.
isn't Missouri also known as the cave state?
Yeah, we have the most
Yeah.
caves.
No, we have the second most.
No, we have the most.
Okay.
I started.
Let's say
I
this.
started digging a couple years ago in the backyard. It's big enough now. It classifies.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
So I gave us an extra
We were
bonus one.
we were down a couple.
Yeah.
You started digging.
I just like if you just dig
Gotcha.
enough holes. The key is you just dig down,
Digging up.
and then if you dig, then you start digging down about 6 feet maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just dig sideways,
Mhm.
like maybe a 3-foot hole, like that, and then after about 5 feet, kind of make a little bit of a bigger, like a circle. You're done.
Wow.
Technically a cave.
Cool.
Technically a cave, so it counts.
Technically?
When you were younger, did either one of you secretly want to be at Camp Green Lake digging holes? When I
No.
first watched that movie, I thought that looked fun.
What?
I was like, they get to dig holes.
The camaraderie looks fun.
Yeah, maybe not
But that's
the
just
actual
prison. That's
digging
just prison
But, like,
time.
Yeah.
You're right. When they go back to the lounge area and he's writing the letter, I'm like, fuck, they just get to play pool.
Oh,
They
I
got a
know,
little
right? Yeah, that's pretty
TV,
cool. He's like, oh,
and then-
they're playing pool.
I was like, this is awesome.
yeah,
But then you get older and you're like,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't want to do that.
so hot.
No,
Yeah.
that was super
The
hot.
cold-
No.
you know
Cold
why?
showers.
You know, yeah, see, that's the one thing I'm like, I wouldn't do it because of cold showers. But when you're there, like nowadays, if I was there right now, yeah, I want a cold shower every day.
It
Of course,
is-
I want a cold shower. I'm in the
yeah.
desert. I can do it. I'm a man. I can do a cold shower, especially if I'm in the desert all
I
day
can't.
digging fucking holes. If you're digging holes all day, and then they're not giving you alcohol, you better give me something to cool me off, dude.
Dude, I wouldn't even want alcohol. That's too hot. No.
No, you need a
Just
cold
water
beer
for me, please.
Well, water
Ugh.
first, then alcohol once you're like not dying of thirst, you know.
Can
Maybe.
you hear the
Uh,
empty
Yeah.
spaces?
Cool. All
Cool,
right.
cool, cool.
Nice.
That was
All
just
right,
my
cool.
question of the day. So we
Ah,
can check that off.
Check it off.
question of the day.
Done. All right. Hey, did you guys see? Did you guys hear about this? You guys hear about this? Did you see
What?
this? Flag football is in the Olympics now. They're doing flag football.
Yes,
I
I
heard
did
that.
hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2028, right? So not.
I don't
this
know
next-
which. I don't know which one.
I think
just
it's the
saw-
one when it comes to America.
Dude, how awesome is that? We used to play flag football.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
cool.
could definitely compete.
I mean, I don't know how
No,
they're
like having
who's-
NFL players play.
So there's like actual, they're not recreational teams. These are like legit teams of flag football.
yeah.
Not just like we were a college team,
Yeah.
right? We weren't like the Mizzou flag football team.
No,
we
you
were
were
one of like 16
Yes.
Mizzou Rec.
groups of people
Yeah.
playing recreational flag football.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah, except for that one team that like severely injured all of us.
Yeah,
Oh.
Do you remember that game?
I about broke my wrist.
They were like stepping on us and
Yeah.
like they kept stepping on my hands and they almost broke Leighton's neck that one time.
Oh my god!
I know.
I actually thought.
I thought
Leighton
Leighton was
dead.
I thought he was dead.
I literally thought
Oh.
Leighton got paralyzed.
That was
That must
scary.
have been after I left.
He
You
was
were
in the back of the end zone and he jumped and a guy just took his legs, like
Oh man.
almost purposely took his legs out. Like there was no
Oh
reason
yeah,
to
it was.
do that.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that at all.
in
he
flag
literally like
football.
he went targeting. It was targeting. Like he didn't like go for like the ball. He literally like dove and like
Well,
went for Leighton's legs. to
Yeah,
take him
and
out.
so then Leighton just like flips and fell straight
Like,
on his head.
Oh my god.
Oh, I bet he was pissed.
And
dude.
I just remember thinking
He was just dazed.
I didn't know
honestly.
Leighton that well, so then I'm like, oh fuck, Van's friend's dead, and like, and I'm here for it, and like I think Josh was on our team,
Yeah.
and so then
we had a good team.
Josh and I are just like, what do we do now? Like
And
Leighton's
even
one
the
of our
refs,
best
the refs are
players.
literally like the people in our classes with us.
Oh,
like they're
man.
not like official refs. They're just like they just work
It's
for
like
the school, and
the
they're just
guys
like, oh,
that couldn't find enough players for their own team,
they ref.
so they're like, I guess I'll just go out there, and they instead of throwing them a mesh jersey, they threw them a striped shirt,
Yeah.
and then they're the refs, and that's what it was.
Like,
I'll tell you-
okay.
I'll tell you the best thing we did, the best strategy we had for that season of playing was getting out right as it was getting cold.
Yeah,
We played one game when it was just getting cold and we,
We
were
had-
like, fuck.
had the
this.
tights, had the hoodie on.
Yeah. And then we got done and we were like, thank God we all
Yeah.
lost. Let's go to the movies. Let's get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
The other
now."
teams celebrate, and they're like, "All right, we're playing next Thursday or whatever."
It was
and
like,
we're like, "Fuck, we're going home."
It was like that South Park Little League when they do the Little League championships and they're all
yeah.
like trying to lose the whole time.
Yeah, it was no, but really, that team was gonna beat us no matter
They
what
were
the
a good
temperature was.
team.
They were so much. No,
We were
let me
done.
rephrase it. They cared way more than we did.
Yeah, we just stopped caring.
I think we
Yeah.
were really good, but we were
having
just messing
fun.
around.
We were just fucking around every time.
and like
yeah.
Tim was carrying us,
Oh my god.
and so like we just didn't care.
I think that might have been when I first fell in love with Tim. Watching him play flag football, I was like, man,
Who's our quarterback?
He looks good. Probably Tim.
No,
No, it was Tim.
Was it Tim?
And he would run the ball
I was
constantly.
gonna say he would just take off running.
So we all know about the flag football in the Olympics now, which is I can't wait to see. That's gonna be nuts to watch.
That'll be
Right.
fun.
I want to know the rules. I can't wait to see. Like they're gonna have 2 flags probably,
Yeah, I think it.
Probably.
Yeah,
and then
or
what's
is it?
gonna be what?
I was
don't
gonna say,
know.
is
I
it
just-
three?
I'm
but
curious.
no, it's
Well,
probably
here's
just two.
here's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, 3.
What's
4,
the
maybe.
next? What's the next sport after this? They're gonna start bringing in, right? I'm thinking professional foursquare, right?
Oh my!
Dude, right?
I'm gonna go-
fucking love Foursquare.
What else could they do?
That
Real
new spike
answer. Oh
Spike
yeah.
ball.
ball. I love spike ball, but it's hard.
Yeah,
as
that would
shit.
be
You gotta have a
fun.
really good partner, and you just have
Yeah.
to be really creative. And yeah, but I do
Yeah.
love it.
I think with the slap
Tag?
competition, we talked about slap. Oh, see, I think tag. Tag is up next
Tag.
because tag is very. You have to be agile
Wow.
and
Yeah.
it's parkour.
4 years ago, I'd have said tag will never be in the Olympics, but now it's like
High speed tag.
It's
is one of
always
the
on
most
TV.
entertaining
Yeah.
things to watch.
they're opening the door for sure.
Here's
Yeah.
what I think it might be also though. For real though. For real.
Okay.
Slap fight.
maybe we talked about slap fight last week.
Yeah.
We do know.
It's. I feel like it's gaining a little bit of traction.
It is pretty
What?
cool to watch.
Here's what I think it
Fuck
is.
is this?
Here's what I think it is. Let me get. Mason
Sorry
in
to the
here.
people driving in their car that just heard that. Van is pulling up a video, and I'm confused.
All right, I think it might be this: professional bed making competitions.
Dude, come
Dude,
on.
no, watch this, guys. Watch the skill, the speed.
That little move though, I tried to do.
Yeah,
that.
no, I tried.
Every
they're
time
so
Macy,
good.
every time Macy wants a blanket, I try to like do that where it comes down perfectly.
Yeah, dude. These guys are look at the wrist. Look at that. The angle. Oh, look at that corner. Oh,
pretty crisp.
Wow, that's
Pretty
crispy,
crisp.
man. Everyone in the audience is going, "That's a crispy corner. Crispy corner. Crispy corner."
I don't know if you guys are being silly. I'm highly impressed by that. That's really impressive.
I think it's impressive too.
like how smooth that looks.
So, how often do you guys make your bed?
Never.
You don't ever make your bed?
My wife does it
Never.
every time.
I wake up and I take my blanket and I go whoosh, and then I get out and then it stays there for all day and then I go back into my bed and then it's right there.
Yep.
Whoop, cover it back up.
Whoa! What's going on here?
I think he's like putting the comforter inside of a
Fitted sheet.
In Asia they're very clean compared to us. So like that way like you take the comfy thing and you take it out and then you wash the outside. And then you put it back in. It's almost like a giant. It's like how we do pillowcases, but they have like comforter cases.
That
I
looked
guess.
like cheating. Right there.
It's what I imagine.
What is that called? It's called a. Is that called a
Duvet?
duvet?
It's called a.
I don't know if it.
No, I think it is.
Right.
I think it's.
I think that is.
Mellow Brick Road podcast@gmail.com. Let us know what that is called. If duvet is correct. What is he doing here?
When he had it on his chest and he flicked it out, that looked fake. It looked like.
What's the other guy? I can't see the other person over here. Oh, they're not even.
He looks like
yet.
he's super far behind.
Yeah,
maybe
this guy is. No, this guy's. Look, he's just not folding his comforter. Oh, look at him!
Whoa!
What? Whoa!
How did he do that?
See,
right,
guys, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sold.
That's what I'm saying. Next Olympic sport.
Did he put like a coat hanger in there? How did he get that angle?
Like how is that so stiff?
Look, that guy.
Why are we even watching this guy? I want to watch this corner.
His angles aren't even stiff over there.
Dude,
oh my god, I struggle with a pillow way more than that guy just did. Okay.
What's he doing? Oh, he's stacking them up.
Ooh, those look comfy.
Those look super comfy.
Okay.
Why does it look like that?
Oh, that's the end. Oh, wow. He had it.
So is it?
He just puts the pillows on there, and I'm sure he wins there.
Is it
what
just?
A tease.
It's not just a speed race though. There has to be some quality.
Oh, there's
a
motherfucker who comes over there with like his little glasses, and he's just
there's a guy with a checklist for sure.
I assume this is one of the moves.
Score out of 100.
The changing of the guard in DC.
Yeah,
you know how they do the whole like, hup.
Yeah,
the guy like takes it and he's. Oh no, I'm thinking that changing the guard. You ever seen like when they check the guns, like in like the training things.
They do that as well at Arlington.
Where they do like the whole like he slides his hand over and he checks the dust and all that.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
That shit is fucking crazy. I saw a kid get yelled at by that guy.
Yeah.
One of those guys. Because the kid had his camera out or something. Or whatever it was.
Not one of like the soldiers.
No, one of the soldiers yelled at this kid.
One of the guards of the unknown soldier.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so scary.
There's a YouTube video that makes me cringe so hard because it's just a compilation of people getting yelled at.
Oh man!
And you're just thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you even testing these guys? I hate it. I hate it. I remember being there and being.
I just want to know why they're doing that.
It's
I don't know.
Symbolic.
Don't know. Careful, Van. That's inside my head. I'm going. Careful, Van. That's a can of worms you're playing with right there. You got a knife and a can of worms. Careful. I just want to know because like they don't even know the guy in there, right? That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
They recently discovered who one of them was. There's multiple bodies.
So does that mean
his name was Charles
does that mean they only do half the watch now or half the guards? Or
they recently identified one of them as a guy from like St. Louis.
Oh,
because
really?
It's a soldier from every war, and it's freaky to think about like how they're in there. So I just did this.
Oh, like the bodies are stacked
this one's
in there?
here.
Are there bodies in there?
I assume so.
I thought it was just symbolic.
Just a tomb
of the soldier. Oh no, wait, because is it soldiers that mellowbrickroad.podcast@gmail.com? Is it soldiers in the unknown? Is it unknown soldier? That's what it's called.
Yeah, the tomb of the unknown
soldier. So is it Are there actual like unidentified bodies
Maybe some, maybe just like
there?
dog
Or
tags.
I thought it was. I
well,
thought maybe
no,
it
there's
was.
probably no dog tags.
I thought it was the soldier like MIA, like soldiers that they didn't, like they couldn't.
Well,
bring
wouldn't you
back.
know who's MIA?
That's a good point.
It is weird that there's people
Like I
that
said,
are just.
message us. Let us know. I don't because I'm not sure.
I never really
Yeah, me
thought about
neither.
that. Like usually they can at least.
I want to know, but
assign
if you
fact.
ask me, if you say one fucking word to those guys, they bite your head off. And
Well,
you're like,
you
I
have
just
the
want to know.
internet.
Like, when can I like go up to those guys? Like, and if you try to like wait it out for like when one switches out, and he's like and then the other guy like goes away, you can't just go up to that guy. I'm like, hey, now that your shift is done, can you answer some questions? Because like he's still going somewhere. He's like still doing stuff. I don't know if that's true or not. He might be. It'd be funny
He
if
might
like
be
as soon as
done.
he like hands his gun off and the guy like walks off, he goes like he like rounds the corner and it's just like,
How long
fuck.
is one of those shifts?
They're just like doing his.
2 hours, 4 hours?
I bet it's an insane.
The guards.
Yeah.
It's like they shift every 30 minutes. But
I know there was a
you're
guard.
on for like
there was
several
a guard
days.
standing there
24
on
hours at a
9/11. There was a guard standing there during Hurricane Katrina. The guards stand there during tornadoes and warnings and stuff and like rain.
You sound very presidential right now.
Actually, I've
Or
heard that.
there's just
Well,
an
that's how I
alien
heard
body
it.
in there.
I remember hearing it like that. They were like, because that's like a thing. Like, there's always someone there. Like, that's their whole duty is to like stand at that tomb. So like they can't help with anything else. What if that's a movie idea? All of the military in the U.S. is gone. Something wipes them all out.
Okay.
But from some like crazy event. But
Yeah.
the
All
one
bad
soldier,
MREs.
the one soldier. That's funny. The one soldier that wasn't there is the one at the unknown soldier tomb, and now he's the only soldier left to save the day. But he can't. But he can't. His whole thing, he can't leave.
There's
right. It's a drama.
You're kind of towing on the line of Kiefer Sutherland show called Designated Survivor, where it's not the military, but it's the entire like head of the government gets wiped out at one time, and he's the designated survivor that's not in the same building in case that happens. So then they're like,
oh yeah,
you're the president now, and he's like, oh shit. That's the whole show.
Is he the one from the guy from 24?
I don't know if I've seen 24.
He looks like a potato. Yes.
It's where each episode's an hour long, or an hour of a day.
I thought it was an entire day long.
No, the whole season's a day long.
That's Kiefer.
Yeah, that's the guy from 24. Yeah.
Huh. I don't think I've seen 24.
I have not.
It's pretty good back in the day.
Yeah, it seems like a back in the day kind of show.
It's a show.
Yeah,
it's a series. Yas. What are those?
What?
What are those?
The Olympic flag football thing. Well, it's like not. We don't have to go back to it, but there's NFL guys. See, we talked about this with the basketball, or Mom brought it up. Those are professional athletes.
Yeah.
The thing about the Olympics is they're amateurs. So I don't understand how professionals get to.
I don't think they're only amateurs. I like most of those people train their whole lives to just be in the Olympics.
But they're.
I mean, the first.
They're
trying to think of the word.
The guys.
The first people that were on the first like American Football League, they weren't professionals.
Right.
Dude, every country is picking the best people that try out.
Yeah, I wonder who plays it. Look up the just look up the
roster.
American flag football Olympian team. I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't exactly know what to call it.
A lot of NFL guys have already come out and been like, I'm in there.
Olympic roster.
Yeah. Yeah, see.
It's a much more athletic word, Mason. Thank you.
Yeah, I play sports.
Baseball, softball, back, because that was in there.
Lacrosse, I liked Olympic baseball.
Squash and cricket.
You're playing cricket?
What's squash?
Cricket's fun,
Is that the horses?
No, I think is squash like the one where it's like racquetball, but like in a gym, and it's like a way faster ball.
Yeah.
Like one that goes like hundreds of miles an hour and like will break people's jaws and shit.
I don't. There's a game called
with like the curves, like
I think that's
like
high
glove
life.
thing.
Or is that
maybe?
I don't know.
No, squash is like racquetball. Squash is just like racquetball, but you're in like a bigger space.
Huh. a racket and ball sport.
I think you have to hit it between the lines. I think like the racquetball, you don't have to you just hit the wall, but with squash, there's actual
But it's teams also.
squash is teams.
Yeah.
Dude, we used to play racquetball at college all the time.
I know, I miss
Shit
it
was
every
so
day.
fun.
Yeah.
I miss it every day.
Dude, pickleball's getting really famous now too.
So dumb.
Not into it.
Not into it at all.
Oh, you guys don't like pickleball?
No, play tennis, you fucking pussy. Honestly, like it's just like, oh, but it's so much easier on my knees. I'm like, yeah, it's because you don't fucking walk all the time. You're fucking lazy.
Mm.
Like, play tennis.
Wow,
And this is hard though.
Hurts my knee. Yeah, it's because you've never played tennis before.
But it's also you have to have like a lot of cardio to play tennis.
If pickleball, Mason, let me ask you a question. If you saw someone doing push-ups, you'd be like, that's cool. And you saw someone, they were like, I'm gonna do push-ups too. And then they started like they got on their knees and they started doing push-ups. You're like, that's not really doing push-ups. And so that's pickleball's the knees on the floor push-ups.
Yeah,
that's pickleball.
They were
but if you like,
go ahead.
If you like doing push-ups, but you can't really do a full push-up, why not just do a knee push-up? At least you're enjoying it. Why do you have to care about what everyone else thinks?
Here's my only gripe with it is at what's the fancy place in Clemente? Old Hawthorne.
Yeah.
They just built new pickleball courts at like their clubhouse or whatever, like the golf.
Yeah. Terry is so into pickleball.
Whatever. And I was talking to somebody that lives there, and they were like, you have to pay $1,500 to join, or to join like the pickleball
league.
Oh my god!
Whatever you want to call it,
association,
and then you pay a monthly thing on top of your HOA fees to like maintain the courts and shit. And it's like this is small tennis, big ping pong. It's not that important. Like we don't need to spend.
Yeah,
we don't need to act like it's all uppity, like
if anything,
club thing.
If it's
That's
like
silly.
if it really should be a like beginners for tennis,
it'll be in the Olympics.
Take out.
Yeah.
You know how like there's parks that have like 8 tennis courts, just like boom, 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 right next to each other. Take out half of those, or not take them out. Just take out the nets of half of those and convert them into pickleball courts. So you have half and half. So that and it make it a more public thing.
Mm-hmm.
Make it so that it gets like super popular. It's already popular, but like I think they're going too fast. It's still because it's polarizing. They're going polarizingly too fast. As in, like, it's a lot of people are like, "No, fuck off." Mm-hmm. Like, they're pushing it so hard on people, and like advertising and stuff. It's just like stop. Some people are like us, where we're just like stop, just stop. If I want to play pickleball, I'll play pickleball.
I mean, I've only played it.
Stop asking me to play pickleball
a couple times, so but I'm not that into it. Can I put a gripe out there? Badminton, is that really an Olympic sport?
I like badminton. It's hard.
I can't stand it.
Asians are fucking good at it, man.
I
don't know what it is. I don't know if that's a stereotype or a racist comment. I apologize if it is, but from what I've seen, dude, they can like volley for hours. It's unbelievable to watch. I've seen it in person.
I don't want to take anything away from him, but it's one of those sports that's just not impressive to watch to me.
It's highly impressive. It's so hard.
I'm not. Well, it is hard. I'm saying it doesn't translate
as
silly.
Yeah, it's very silly.
It's like curling, but curling's way more fun to watch.
Dude, curling's the best.
That's a good comparison. Though.
Love curling
because it does require a lot of skill, but it is silly to look at.
I mean, I just remember like the American team years ago looked like a bunch of just like suburban dads.
Yeah,
like that was the team, and they won. I think.
Yeah, we have a pretty good team.
I think there was a meme or something about it where they were like, these guys are the same thing as Mr. Incredible, like where he was trying to relive the glory days. They were just hanging out, and then they ended up in the Olympics, and they're like, oh shit, we're like actual superheroes now. Like they were going out to do these calls, but that one's cool. What about bocce ball? That'd be a cool one.
What's bocce ball?
How would they do that? Would it be like a golf course?
Dude, bocce ball, you put out a little marker, and you have like big stones that you try to roll closest to the marker. It's kind of like curling, but you like but it's like bowling.
It's a little bit smaller, right?
Yeah, they're like that big, and they have like a weird shape to them.
They have like carvings on them.
Yeah, and so then you just try and get closest to the pin. So it's kind of like curling, where you can like bump people out of the way, or you can sneak in. I always
know why the carvings are on
them? That's kind of like shuffleboard.
They're carved like with a cross on them, and then there's like a circle on each side like that. You know why that's like that? so that when you
No.
roll it,
Oh.
the where the cross is
Mhm.
and where the middle of the
Okay.
circle is on that end, that's like where
Okay.
you mark it. So if that's like
Okay.
facing down, you mark it right there. If it's on the very bottom, you mark it right there. You know what I mean? But if it's like right here, because it gives it like another couple inches.
Huh.
I just made that up.
I
Let's move
kinda
on to
thought
something
that.
else here. Did you guys hear that? What is it?
No, I didn't. Oh.
What is it? The HAARP HARP.
RESPECT.
No, it's that government
Oh.
thing in Alaska that causes like
Hurricanes.
hurricanes and stuff. That weather machine that we have up there. So that
Yeah.
they're turning that thing back on right now, and they say that it's going to cause like an aurora, lights
Oh, an
over
artificial
Alaska.
aurora. Oh,
Yeah, over
yeah.
Alaska and stuff. So get ready for that.
There's been a few times in Missouri where you could have seen some of those. I never saw them though.
Me neither.
Now,
Plus, it's too cloudy.
there's a fun little I don't know if caveat's the fun word, but it's fun to say, and I'm on this fun train, so I'm going to keep
I
saying
do
it.
like caveat.
There's a little caveat at the bottom of this article that talks about, oh, you can see the lights and da da da. And they say something about HARP was originally developed by the U.S. military.
Mm-hmm.
Real fast, my dentist told me I had a couple caveats the other day. Let's move on.
And then they said HARP has long been the subject of conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
So what the fuck?
You didn't know this? You don't
Well,
know
I'm
this stuff?
saying like this seems like a fun story.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
there's
no,
like
it's not.
No.
It's
It's super scary. I told him, Mason. You know why they're turning it on? Because Russia just announced that they're testing their nukes again. That's why. Because this is like our anti-nuke system, our anti-airstrike nuke.
That's
system.
what I'm saying is like when you read this
It's
article,
it's a radar system, like a high frequency radar system.
When you read this article, there's no like mention of that. I mean, I know they wouldn't mention it, but I just mean, nice little note there at the bottom.
It analyzes the ionosphere.
Yeah, all I know is I love the American government and the American military.
Scary, man. They scare me.
They scare me, but that's what they want, and that's why I love them.
This is it. This picture.
Yep.
This is it.
That's exactly why
I'm taking a note from North Korea.
They want me to fear them.
Yeah, and it's working. So I love you.
This is the thing.
That's yeah. That's why it's part of it. Yeah.
Hmm.
It makes weather.
It just kind of looks like.
Dude, I'm telling you. I think Mason. Come on, it controls weather, right?
Yeah.
We all know it does.
No.
It fucks with the climate for sure. It fucks with the weather. I mean, it doesn't. Maybe they don't control it, but it definitely fucks with it, right?
It
just like it doesn't
cause
it's a
some
disturbance.
kind of frequency disturbance. Yeah, that caused caused a hurricane or whatever. Like could cause hurricanes.
Oh, look, it's the weather machine from the Disney Channel movie.
I was gonna say, isn't there a Disney movie that
has
to do? But it was like so fractured in my mind, I just put
I have no
Disney
idea
weather
what you're talking
movie.
You've never seen Weather Machine?
Weather Machine.
No.
The ultimate Christmas present. I don't remember that.
I used to see this. I used to watch this movie all the time. I wish I had a replica of that machine. That would make me so happy. And I would put property of the U.S. government on it. It's just like this. Okay, let's see. The ultimate Christmas present. It can make different types of weather, and it was created by Santa Claus. Sam and Allison found it in a trash can by Santa Claus's home when they were walking through the woods and came across Santa Claus's home one day in December. What the fuck?
I don't remember that storyline.
And then they steal it and they try to make like snow days, and it ends up like causing a bunch, chaos and stuff.
I think I do kind of remember that.
It's not the movie Snow Day.
No.
I know that's what you're thinking.
Max Keebler's Day Off or whatever.
No, I'm talking about the movie Snow Day.
Is the movie called The Ultimate Christmas Present?
Yes.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, because it's kind of boxy with a lot of lights on it and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know.
All right, guys, I want to do one final thing, a little segment, just to finish the show off here.
Okay.
I have a little question for you guys. Give me your best answer. And we're going to keep it related to the episode overall.
Okay.
And we've already kind of answered this earlier, but this is like really give it a second or two to think about.
Okay.
I am the lead, a lead guy on the Olympic board.
Okay.
Right? Like I'm Mr. Olympics, right? I'm the lead guy. I get to choose. I decide what goes in and what goes out, sports wise. when you guys are pitching me a new sport that you want to bring into the Olympics, okay? Not a new sport, but like a sport that's not a sport in the Olympics. You want to bring a sport in, but here's the thing: I only got room for one new sport. So if you're bringing a sport in, you got to tell me what sport you want taken out.
Oh.
So you got to tell me what sport you want in.
Oh, I don't
and
know
what it's replacing.
This is Summer Olympics?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do Summer Olympics only. I'll do Summer Olympics.
Because Winter Olympics, I feel like there's like 5, and then there's just variations of those.
Of
5.
those, yeah.
Just like 5.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, when the Summer Olympics, there's swimming, running, jumping, and there's variations of all those.
Then there's
three
just
things.
like shooting. And
there's shooting in the Winter Olympics.
Gymnastics.
There's not shooting in the Winter Olympics, is
yeah,
there?
they do biathlon. They do
There's the one with the on
distance
skis and the fucking
yeah,
gun.
the distance
or
skis
the
and the rifle
bow or whatever.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
the rifle.
The Winter Olympics is like 5 sports or 5 sliding sports.
Yeah.
And then 5 variations off those 5 sliding sports.
All right. Good stalling, Mason. Did he help you with that stalling? Give me your sport that you want in and what sport you want out.
I don't know what sport I would take out because my knowledge of the Olympics, sadly, is really just from Mario and Sonic Go to the Olympic Games.
That's perfect. That's all you need. That's accurate. I mean, it's accurate.
God,
yeah, but
that's a good game.
I don't know anything I would take out though.
What would you put in?
Dodgeball.
Ooh, yeah,
Wow.
that would be good.
I think dodgeball is a great, fun team sport where you don't really necessarily have to have a lot of like really good players to win it all. So I think it'd be a very good like game for anyone. And you just need like 7 people.
That's a good answer. All right,
and then the training
take one out, though.
Yeah.
I don't care. You gotta take one out.
I'm
gonna let you. You have to do it.
I'm gonna take out. Wait, when would that be? Is that summer or winter sport?
Dodgeball could be summer.
Yeah,
that'd be summer. That wouldn't be a winter sport.
Yeah, I'd see it as a summer sport.
It's like you could play it in the winter, but like you could do anything in the winter and it's indoors.
You know what else? Volleyball. I always like volleyball in Summer Olympics.
Stalling
I'm
for
trying
Mason.
to help Mason.
Mason, take a sport out. Just pick a least favorite.
I'd take baseball out.
Oh, all right. I don't think you'd get too much gripe for that either because it's so new.
That's one that keeps coming in and out.
Yeah.
They have it.
People can't decide if they like
gone,
it or not.
and then it'll come back.
All right. What do you think, T-Dub?
I'm definitely taking out badminton because I've already shit on it.
There we go.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm putting in a little childhood game called wall ball.
I had a feeling you were going to say wall ball.
I'm putting in wall ball.
Last second, I had a feeling you were going to say that.
And here's the thing.
This just got really hard.
Every country gets one wall ball player, and it's set up like tournament style. So let's say there's like games of like 8. So it's like there's like 8 people, 1 person from each country. They play in this game, and then 8 more.
What are some of the rules to wall ball?
You want to go, Mr. Olympic?
Okay, so well, let's see if I can think of them. Basically, I mean, if you're playing, so you're saying 1-on-1.
I'm saying like a group of 8 will play.
8 people?
That's what we used to play with.
But 1 from each country?
What, are you gonna have 5 Americans and?
But I just feel like, yeah, wouldn't you?
Well, okay, maybe it doesn't have to be 1 person from each country.
I think 2v2.
You think 2-on-2?
Yeah.
How many outs do you get? 3?
I'd say 3.
3 per person. So you could be on 2v1.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Or
so, like
3v3
volleyball.
or 2v2, or you can do a singles and you can do like a doubles, like in tennis.
Yeah.
For wall. So, but
like beach
volleyball. There's a ball with a tennis ball.
Tennis ball, racket ball, probably high. We're gonna
make something like that.
We're gonna make our own ball.
'cause
I've been talking to some people. We're gonna make one.
What you do is
okay.
1 person
we're developing
throws it at the wall.
Yep.
However you want.
Yep.
I don't know if there's official rules on overhand, underhand, or what.
No,
I don't
no
think
rules.
it matters. But you throw it at the wall. It bounces off the wall, right, as balls do, and the other team has to catch the ball with 1 hand.
Yes.
If you catch it with 2 hands, you have to drop it immediately.
Okay.
No, dropping it and like kind of hitting it behind you, so it goes off it goes away. You have to just drop it immediately, and then you have to run toward the wall, and you have to touch the wall before the other team can scoop up the ball, also using one hand.
Yep.
And throwing it at you.
Yep.
If they hit you before you touch the wall, that's 1 out.
That's 1 out.
Once you get 3 outs, do you do it to where you have to stand at the way we used to play it? When you get 3 outs, you have to stand facing the wall, like right up to the wall.
Yeah.
And everyone else on the other team get to turn throwing a ball at you.
Like and some people would just beam.
And we didn't do points.
No,
you just play till you're done.
Well, that's like it wasn't organized.
No, and then if the ball touches you, but you don't, if the ball touches your body, you have to run to the wall.
Yep.
Like so if you try to catch it with one hand, but it like hits your hand, like hits your fingers, you have to go to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but if you do catch it, what happens if you like it hits you, goes off, and then you like reach and you catch it? Is that a thing? Does that count?
We used to play if it hit body at all, you have to drop.
Yeah.
But you could tip it. So like, once you got really good and started trying to get creative with it, you would like, somebody would beam it and you'd fucking hit it straight up in the air.
Yeah.
And people would be like, "Is he gonna catch it? And then like, say you would just fake him out because sometimes it was fun to run, like to cause movement.
You'd go oh, and then you'd let it hit your hand, and then you'd just let it go, and then you just run.
And then you would take off, or like you would tip it and it might bump into the next person.
Yeah,
you couldn't like purposely like push it to him.
Yeah, you couldn't push it, but if you could like let it hit your leg, and let it like bounce off your leg into the person standing next to you, like someone on the other team. So then like because they're gonna try and get you out. But if you can get them to touch the ball without catching it, they also have to run.
So then it's like then the other players remaining get a choice now. Well, if it's 2-on-2, not really, but whoever was left would get to choose like, okay, who am I going to try and hit? But the thing about that game, that's something I could do that.
God, it's so fun
for 48 hours straight.
Yeah,
and not even think about food or anything.
Do it.
Like
I want to do it right now.
We
have a wall right here. We could do it
right now. But you need a pretty decent sized space.
Yeah.
But man,
and probably more than a couple people.
We used to play it before school and stuff, like outside of the school. Like we throwed out the outside of the school in Marceline because there was a big old brick wall.
If you could get a racquetball, that was top tier.
Tennis ball was good.
Racquetball, then tennis ball.
We played with bouncy balls before.
Yeah, so the ball was smaller.
And I'll tell you this, Mason. I don't know if you could. Do you know which ball would be the worst ball to play with?
Just
golf ball.
Yes,
you're right.
You nailed it.
You're right. You know how I know that?
Oh.
Because it's bouncy, but it hurts to get hit by.
Oh, it does.
We know.
I got plenty of wells. I saw a kid. It was a girl, I believe, right?
I'm thinking of somebody else.
Anyway, we played with a golf ball one morning. So we're thinking of the same story. Maybe I think I have it wrong with the girl.
It doesn't matter.
But one of the kids, we're playing. This kid, it touches his hand or his body. He runs to the ball.
Let's start with like we're all laughing because we're like it's hard to catch.
Yeah,
we're not really wanting to throw it hard.
We're not throwing it hard because we know it's a golf ball.
Scared.
We know, and we're acknowledging like this is guys. This is the only ball we have. We're like tossing it. We're like gently like and like if someone like we're not really throwing it at each other.
Yeah,
but like
but we still want to play, but we're not like
we're still competitive.
Yeah. So one kid hits his body. He's running to the wall. One kid picks it up. Kid touches the wall, kind of does one of these,
like to see if it was.
Wait, hang on. Let me get my camera sees this.
Yeah.
He goes like this. He goes like
this. Like I'm safe,
and then in an instant, dude, like an instant, I can see it so clearly in my head.
I can
a
see
white
it.
streak just.
Yeah, I can see it cross my eyes.
Just like right smack dab in the middle of his fucking mouth, dude.
His mouth.
Right in his mouth. And the braces, I remember I could see the braces sticking through his lips, dude.
It broke one of the,
dude.
I don't know what you call like the band.
It broke the wire or something.
Broke and came through his lip.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
And
so after that,
we couldn't play.
We were no longer allowed to play ball. In
happen
anymore.
It's so funny that it fell to a golf
But we moved
ball.
to South Shelby and we introduced the kids to that immediately.
We introduced it, and
because the middle school gym had such a big,
it was
big
so much wall space,
so much space.
It
was perfect. You play with like you play with the like a racquetball or tennis ball.
The blue racquetball was like peak.
The problem with the racquetball, you gotta be careful not to hit people in the face.
Yeah.
Because there's always that myth of like it hits you in the eye.
Oh, it'll suck your eye out.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you play racquetball, that's why you play with goggles on.
Yeah, we never did.
We never did though.
At the Mizzou, we played so much racquetball.
No, man. Oh, it's such a good exercise. Now that's a fucking man sport instead of pickleball. Racquetball.
Sick, dude.
And you know what? Women can play it too.
Yeah.
I said it. That's right. I'm being brave. Anyone can play
You're
it.
really sticking your
Any
neck out
person,
here.
any human being. Maybe some monkeys and chimps. An elephant, I bet, would be great.
Never
at
thought of
racquetball.
that. Let's throw a monkey in there. Throw a monkey in one of the sports.
I don't know, man.
You know what? I think it's already. I don't
obvious. Think they would hold
choosing.
back.
I'm gonna choose wall ball.
Oh yeah,
to be the
I
sport.
forgot you're Mr. Olympic.
I'm choosing wall ball. I don't even remember what Mason's sport was anymore.
Yeah, can I change mine actually?
Yeah, well, what was it? What do you think?
Well, I said dodgeball, but I would change it to.
Oh, that would have been a good one though.
Mine was. I'll say this. Mine was very good, but dodgeball, like on a legit level, should be in the Olympics.
It's a
wall ball will never be.
Wall ball's a form of dodgeball. You could probably mix them together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wall ball is like dodgeball when you know how it can.
But with a wall.
Pong, you know in ping pong when you play by yourself and you just you just lift up half of the table.
Yeah.
And you just bounce off that wall. That's what wall ball is to dodgeball.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Okay. Yeah.
We should basketball.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Basketball.
Okay, so
I'll
take basketball.
I'll take basketball.
Basketball is also fucking
basketball
good.
is fucking great.
Yeah.
God, what a good movie.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, that is a great
basketball.
movie.
Holy cow.
That's awesome. Okay, Mr. Olympic, are we in?
I think
so. Can you take 2 sports?
All right. Well, we'll have to get rid of 2. So does that mean we have to get
What's
rid of badminton?
Bad one.
We have to get rid of here. Let's get rid of badminton and why isn't skateboarding in the Olympics?
It was at one time.
I like skateboarding and BMX is all like its own thing, like X Games. Like I like that. I don't think it needs to be part of. Yeah. Get rid of golf.
Is fencing too?
Fencing's dope. No, fencing's dope.
Okay.
Yeah, fencing's cool. I would probably agree with golf just because I feel like everyone plays against each other all the time anyway. You know?
Yeah,
there's always
there's got to be one of those.
There's always international competitions going on.
I'll accept one swimming competition maybe because there's like 30.
Artistic swimming. Oh, you mean like one of the distances can be cut out?
Yeah.
One of the variations of swimming
maybe
can be cut out. Rhythmic gymnastics. I didn't know that was a thing. Surfing's an Olympic sport.
Yeah, dude. Surfing's dope. They put that in a few years ago. It's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, let's get rid of track and field. Just get rid of track and field.
The one that everybody waits the whole month for.
Did you see that Jamaican guy?
Water polo's dope.
That Jamaican hurdler who got 3rd in the Olympics in Tokyo. He just tested positive for doping.
Imagine that.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Even hurdlers are doping these days, man.
You got to.
Yes. It's a mess.
I don't really care. Like as long as they come out and it's like, hey, I'm doping. You know.
But you got 3rd too, though. Like
yeah, that's the worst part.
Can you imagine taking the ultimate risk of an athlete and like blood doping, and then you don't even win?
Yeah,
dude, that would suck.
I love watching video game streams when they kill a cheater, and they're like, "You're cheating, and you still couldn't fucking beat me."
Yeah.
Like, what are you?
There should be a documentary on those people. And it's just called like "What a Dope." What a dope.
Or like, oh yeah, I pictured a dunce cap that just says "dope," and a guy sitting in the corner like juiced out. Yeah. With a dunce cap that says "dope."
Oh yeah,
that'd be funny.
Oh, what about? There should be. I bet there's already a documentary about those people that inject that shit in their body that make it look like they have big muscles.
The fucking like oil. Or whatever it even is.
Dude, that stuff is nasty. And that does not look good at all. You see those guys like
it's just like all bubbly
on their videos, and they're like acting like they look good, and you're like, you don't. How do you think
it's very unnatural? It's like a Botox. Honestly, it's just like I don't know why you think that looks good.
I don't know.
Either.
It's like they know it looks bad, and they're just like embracing it. They're like, no, it looks good. Like they have to.
I think at that point, after you do it, you have to just tell yourself it looks good.
Dude, you spent the money to do that. You better have money left over to like get it taken out and get some skin fixed.
It's called synthol. Is what they inject.
Aside from giving an unnatural look to muscles, because they don't look like muscles.
Whoa, it's permanent?
Ooh.
I mean, I didn't really think about it like that.
Yeah, I thought it just kind of depleted over time.
This is what happens when YOLO becomes a trend. This is what happens. This is what people do to themselves.
I don't. It's crazy to me that they can look at themselves and go, "This looks good."
Yeah, it's it's awful.
Like
looking.
I understand what what they're trying to do, but when you look at it, you go, "Dude, this ain't working." But
as a
but
mother,
they're
it
doing
hurts. As a mother looking at this, it hurts my heart. Hurts my soul.
Some of
These
these
poor
look
boys.
like the fake muscle suits. Like that, I know is the fake muscle suit, but
Yeah.
some of them look like the one that's kind of famous on the internet. The guy looks like he's wearing fake arms.
See, if I was a woman, I would kill to have one of these dudes walk up to me on the beach or something and try to flirt with me and try to be like my guns, just to because that would be so fucking funny.
That guy looks like when SpongeBob had the muscle arms.
Good episode.
Dude, that's a great episode.
That's what it looks like. Oh god, with the muscles that have their own muscles.
Yes.
That's what this guy looks like.
That's my favorite. Oh my god.
We always get a SpongeBob reference in there now.
Heck yeah, man!
It's so
SpongeBob
good.
rules.
It's so
old SpongeBob.
It just applies to so many things.
All right. I think I think I'm gonna go with wall ball mixed with dodgeball. We can get that going. Everyone, the question this week is gonna be what Olympic sport or what sport or game would you want introduced into the official Olympic sport roster?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
And then the poll is going to be which of these two would you have chosen? Which Olympic sport would you get rid of?
Yeah.
Badminton. Let's go with figure skating.
Yeah.
I kind of like figure skating though.
Well, you got to just throw in some options.
Yeah. Maybe you could give them an option, like type in your choice.
Yeah, what's fencing
going
to do with a gun in your face, Fencing.
Fencing's kind of cool, though.
It is. I don't want fencing taken out. I hope it doesn't win. And then, I just don't know. I feel like all the sports that I can't think of.
All of them in a certain way.
All the sports I can't think of are probably the ones I wasn't even
I don't
watching.
care about, the archery, but I can respect that people are really good at it. I just mean...
You're right. You know what? You're right. I do like a lot of the sports.
I can say,
respectively.
I'll stop and watch handball. That's fun, because it's like speedball when we were in weightlifting class. But I'm like, it's not that...
Baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
That's the one I couldn't think of.
I'm totally fine with that one.
Get rid of baseball, get rid of basketball. Now, I don't know, because is that xenophobic to say, though? Hang on, real fast. Don't stop the show yet. Is that xenophobic to say?
I don't know what xenophobic is.
Xenophobic is like when it's like isolationist. Like you're you're fearful of other countries coming in. So is it xenophobic to get rid of baseball because it's like that's our sport? That's what I almost said. That's what I almost said. I was almost like, well, those are more American. Those aren't like global sports.
Yeah, but America just lost the World Baseball Classic. I mean, not just
because in that respect, then it's like, most of these Olympic sports, like the original ones, are all Greek.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Greek should be the best.
No, I don't think it's I don't think it's that crazy.
Let's get rid of yeah. I'll put the poll. You read the poll. I don't gotta tell you what the poll
do some work for once.
Just go down to the poll, check it out. It's down there. There's a question to answer it. Let us know your thoughts. If you want to know more about the show, go to our Instagram page, Mellow Brick Road Podcast, at Mellow Brick Road Podcast on Instagram. We also have a Facebook page.
Mellow Brick Road.
It's Mellow Brick Road.
Mellow Brick Road on Facebook.
Yeah. If you want to email us, get in contact with us, you can use it through Instagram or Facebook, or you can email us at mellowbrickroad.podcast@gmail.com. Oh, I hope I don't have to edit that. I just did a really
fun
did that.
Camera
now
switch.
I'm like, that's going to be some editing. Trace, let people know where they can find you.
You can find me at TW Projects on Facebook. Holidays are coming up. Get you a handmade homemade wood gift for a loved one. There's something kind of big coming up. I keep saying it, but I promise it's coming up. So TW Projects on Facebook. Come buy a t-shirt, buy a hoodie.
They're soft.
Yeah. I'm wearing a t-shirt right now, if I can get to it. But Mason can go.
You can find me on the Instagram, Mason Greenwell 52.
Oh, let me feel that.
And I'm also on TikTok, Mason Green Wee.
That is soft. At Mason Green Wee.
I like Mason's TikTok name.
I like Mason's TikTok. He watches a lot of funny TikToks. He sends them to me.
People send me TikToks and I can't watch them because I don't have it. I'm thinking about just
you just can't like them or anything,
or like getting one so then I can just watch the ones that people send me. But then I'm gonna get caught.
Yeah.
And not sleep at night.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it yet.
Oh shit.
Not doing it yet.
It's fun though.
If you want to follow me, I'm on Instagram at Van Windsor. Yeah.
Cool.
I kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah. Follow me at Van Windsor. I don't post a whole lot, but I do post sometimes. Mostly about the show.
Don't we all?
Sometimes picking up trash. Kind of depends. It's getting colder now, so I don't know how much trash people are going to be throwing on the streets. But
probably
you know, people they might do more. They might do more.
People will definitely throw more trash, and I don't think it's getting colder.
Oh, I got a scary story I wanted to tell you guys. Not scary, but like it was kind of like a weird thing happened last time I was picking up trash. That I wanted to tell you guys, but I forgot to save it for the show, and now the show's over, so now no one's gonna get to hear it. But
it's a teaser for the next episode.
Yeah, there you go. If you want to hear it, you know what? If you want to hear it, it'll be a bonus clip on patreon.com/Mellow Brick Road. You gotta sign up to watch it, fuckers. That's right. I fucking got you. I fucking hook, line, and synced you. I sunk your battleship. And also I caught your fish. I did everything to you. And more.
If anybody wants to start a wall ball league, I'm first in line.
Oh.
So if anybody wants to play, please call
we have to
us.
organize because no one knows what it is.
True.
It's our game.
We really could basketball this thing. Make a fucking league, dude.
Boom, we're done. That's it. Calling it. Don't steal our fucking idea.
They don't know, dude. They don't know the nuances of it.
Yeah.
They got what we said, but they don't.
Yeah.
There's some things left in there, man.
It's on the hips. All right, everyone. If you want to stick around for
not gonna
more,
do
like
the
I
clip?
said, go to the patreon.com/mellowbrickroad. That's where the clip's going to be. You can also find our What You're Reading show is also on there. Where Trace and I, every month, we read a bunch of books, and then we share them at the end of the month. We just did our Scary Books one for October, so check it out. Super fun. Also, go to the Patreon. You can find Mason and I's video episodes of Off the Path, full videos, no ads, unless we do like a fake ad or something. But you can find all that there. Fun clips, fun behind-the-scenes stuff. We have a Twitch. We have a Discord. Sign up. We're trying to get those started. Yeah, that's it. We're getting Twitch, getting going. Getting going?
Yeah.
Getting going pretty soon.
We're getting going.
We're starting a grammar school on
Got
Twitch.
gone.
Joking. No, we got a lot of fun stuff on Twitch, including D&D, so get fucking ready, everybody. It's coming. It's real. That is the end of the path, everyone. Don't forget to join us next week for episode 75. We'll see you next time.
Peace and blessings.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You want to cut that? Or is it funnier to leave it in? And then funnier to leave it in that I asked you if you're going to leave it in?
I don't know.
Peace and blessings.
Mellow manifestations.
Take it one step at a time.
Peace out, everybody. All right, so here's what happened last week.